Hey y'all, I'm back with another video. So today I have my client Crystal and we're going to be doing a T-Part closure wig install. So my client is very tender-headed, so the bigger the braids the better. So I just did 4 braids going straight back, interlocking them together for a better foundation, and then I'm just pinning those braids down. So now I'm using the yellow can of the Got To Be Glued spray, and I'm just going to spray that all along her hairline just to get any of those baby hairs out of the way, just pushing them straight back so that she doesn't have any damaged hair edges whatsoever. So now I'm going in with my stocking cap, which I previously told you all were knee highs that I picked up from Walgreens. They work the best. And actually in my last video, y'all, I apologize because I realized that I really did use a regular wig cap for that video. But this video for sure, I used the knee highs, and I'm just going to show y'all how much of a better bald cap you would get using these. So today I decided that I'm going to use the Bold Hold Liquid Gold to mold her cap, just to show you that you have different options that you can use to protect the client's hairline. But right now I'm just cleaning her off with 91% alcohol just because she had makeup on. And that's just going to help to get rid of any oils or anything that may affect that wig from melting down completely. So now I'm going in with that Bold Hold Liquid Gold, and it works really well. It rinses off with water. It's a really good product. I love it. It molds that cap down really good. The cap ain't gonna go nowhere. It's not gonna slide back, and it dries pretty fast. So right now I'm just cutting out her ear holes so that cap can lay correctly. Because if you don't cut those ear holes, what's going to happen is that cap is going to keep sliding back. And whenever you get ready to cut that cap off, the excess cap off, it's going to just roll back. It's not going to stay in place. So cutting those ear holes, it gives it a better foundation. So I'm just putting that all along her hairline and just swiping it with my finger 1 or 2 times to make sure that it is evenly distributed. And before I forget, if y'all see my client nails in this video, she did them herself. She has her own nail business. Look her up on Facebook, Crystal Santiago. Yes, go get your nails done, y'all. And I also go in over that Bold Hold Liquid Gold with the yellow can of Got To Be Glued spray. It just helps it dry faster, and it doesn't bother or mess up the hairline either. I don't know where these YouTubers get that from, but it doesn't dry my baby hair out at all. So now I'm just going to dry that with that handheld dryer. Normally I would let them sit up under the dryer, but they do not be wanting to sit up under that dryer. So I just use the handheld dryer. And now, of course, I'm taking my needle and thread, and I'm just going to secure that bald cap by sewing it down in the back. So now that that's dry, I'm going to go ahead and cut off that excess cap. And y'all just finna see how this knee has, like, it molded really, really good. So that's her wig. It's a highlight wig, and it's a T-Part wig. So now I'm just going in with some Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I forgot the color, but it's actually one shade lighter than her skin tone, and that's just because when she had this previously installed, she told me that the lace was too brown for her skin tone, so I'm just going in and trying to correct that. And after I finish putting the makeup on the back of that wig, I do go ahead and spray some Got To Be spray on it and just blow dry that out. So now I'm just sizing the wig up to her hairline, making sure everything is everything. She also said the wig, when it was installed, it was hurting her ears. So I did go in and cut around her ears somewhere. And what it is, the way these T-Part wigs are made, they're not made like the frontal wigs. So you do have to go in and play around those ears just to get it to fit correctly. So I did end up cutting some of that elastic off on the side of that wig. And it just helped to fit around her ear better so it doesn't hurt her. And I also did end up cutting off like some ends of the tracks as well. So now I'm going in and cleaning her back up around that hairline. And then I'm also going to use some Bold Hold Skin Protectant. And I'm going to put that over her hairline as well. So now I'm going in with my Hair by Erica J Hold Me Down glue. This is what I normally use. I love Bold Hold. I use Bold Hold when I run out of this, but both of them works great. I just like the way that this one smells. It smells so good. She was like, what is that smell? That smells good. It smells like some fruit. I was like, girl, it's watermelons in it. It smells so good. And it does hold you down. So I just went in and I put, I think 4 layers of this glue on there. And I'm just smoothing it out with a popsicle stick. And it dries really fast, y'all. So you have to be quick with that glue. So now that those 4 layers have turned pretty much clear, I'm going to go ahead and place her wig on her head in the right spot. And I'm just going to use my finger to place that lace into the glue. And this was actually my first time doing a T-part closure wig. As y'all know, those T-part closure wigs, there's like less than 1 inch of space on the sides. And then of course you have that 4-inch part in the middle. So this was definitely a new experience to me, and I just wanted to video it and just show y'all that you can get a good melt with a T-part closure wig. So now, of course, I just put some of that glue on the back of my hand, and I'm just going in where there isn't any glue at, and I'm just putting it under there, smoothing it down, and laying that lace right into it. So I did with this install, just because it's a T-part, I did go ahead and take out her baby hairs before I tied her down with that lace melt band. And I don't know why I did it this way. It just seemed like it would have worked better for me. So I just went ahead and separated them out, and then I'm gonna tie her down with that melt band. And then of course, after you tie it down, you're going to take your blow dryer on medium to low heat just to make sure that you're not burning your client. And you're just going to blow dry across the front of that for a couple of minutes. And then of course, I let her sit for a little while with that on. So now while that's tied down, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Shears Balm wax stick, the only wax stick that I use. And I'm just going to put that all over where that part is, just so we can get it laying nice and flat and the wig looks completely natural. So I'm going in with my hot comb on the highest heat that I could get it to, and I'm just hot combing that flat down. I'm even pushing the front of that hairline out of the way. I'm pushing it back just so that whenever I get ready to lay these baby hairs, it'll be a little bit easier for me. So now I'm going to take that lace band off, and it is looking really good. I'm just going in. I saw a spot that didn't have any glue on it, so I'm just putting that glue under there. And I'm going to take my Got To Be Glued spray and spray that all along that hairline, because you want the ultimate melt. And then I'm just going to tie that right on back down. So now I'm going in with my Icy Fantasia Silkening Spray Mist and Lightweight Oil. And I just spray that all over her hair. And this is just going to help that hair to flat iron out really silky. She ain't going to be stiff. She going to have a lot of body. And this flat iron, I actually got it from Amazon. It works really good. It gets really hot, and it also can make some bomb curls as well without putting that line in the curl. And I am using the chase method just to make sure we're getting everything straight. And I'm just going to do that all over her head. So now I'm gonna take that band off. And we got a pretty good melt, y'all. Pretty good melt. And I was trying to see how I wanted to do the baby hairs. I thought I would have wanted like the 3 baby hairs in the front, but I ended up putting that little middle piece back because it looked better with the middle piece up. So now I'm just going to go in with that eyebrow razor, and I'm just cutting off those baby hairs. And this is an old one. I need to throw it away because it would not cut those hairs at first. And then of course, she likes her baby hair to be molded down so she doesn't have to worry about them. So I'm going to go in with that black bottle of Got To Be Glue gel. And I'm going to use that to mold her baby hairs down. And of course, I'm going to use the blow dryer to go over those baby hairs just to make sure that they're going to stay in place and they don't move for her. So now I'm just going in with my black can of spray, and I just use that to straighten up that part with. I put my rat tail comb in the middle just so that I'm not getting any of that spray on that lace, because if you do, you cannot fix it. So I'm just going in with some finishing touches. And this is pretty much it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments what y'all would like to see more of. Thank y'all so much, and until next time.